This is Benjamin and Hope Jordan, a young married couple with a 7-month-old son. They needed a babysitter, so they hired this woman, Alexis Kahn. Now, Miss Kahn was 22 years old. She seemed very personable. Her references went through, so they thought hiring her was a no-brainer. But as time went by, some suspicions started to rise. Suspicions started to arise because of the attitude of the fourth member of the family. I didn't mention there's a fourth member of the family, and that is their black lab, Killian. Now, Killian is a very typical black lab. Labs are very good family dogs. They're very personable. They love being part of the family. They have a great temperament. So if you have small children, and small children might give the dog's ear a little tug or may give the dog's tail a little tug, a lab has a great temperament, and they won't just snap at the kid like maybe some breeds would. Black labs have a great temperament, and they're very good family dogs. And Killian, like most black labs, was a great member of the family, very friendly with people when they would have friends over or maybe other children would come over. Killian, very personable, very loving, very good dog. But they noticed with the babysitter, every time the babysitter came, Killian would bark at her. Killian would snap at her. And when she would approach the baby, Killian would get between the baby and the babysitter. And the parents, being very observant, were like, why is Killian acting like that? That's out of character for him. So the mother had a great idea. She said, you know what? Let me leave my cell phone on, and I'm going to use the voice recorder on the cell phone and just kind of leave it at home when you and I are at work. And let's just see what's happening in the house when we're not around. So they go to work. They come home, and their hearts are broken. They listen to that tape. They listened to that recording. They heard the babysitter shouting at the child. They hear the babysitter picking the child up, and the child's voice is shaky because it seems like maybe she's shaking the kid. They can hear slapping noises. They don't know where the slaps are coming from and where she's slapping, but they can tell she's slapping the child. They can hear the dog barking, being angry. The parents come home, they hear the tape, they bring it to the authorities. The authorities arrest the woman. To the woman's credit, she admits to what she did. She ended up getting like a year in prison, and she's on some type of registry where she cannot work with children. And luckily, the baby, there was no harm to the baby. The baby wasn't injured in any way. But Killian becomes a hero and is a great advertisement for having a pet dog.